It's your boy. Subscribe down there right now. Wow, I had to get some rest Sunday, grubbed up, Louisiana chicken and some other stuff later on in the day. A little slight nap. So welcome to the screen. And as y'all see, 50 Cent Jackson, he out there doing the thing, investment, making investments, moves and stuff in cities. And we have these black gatekeepers and stuff. Y'all gonna see it on the thumbnail when I finish this video here. So in order, what I'm basically trying to do with this video right here, I can clearly see the reason why he's making investment. They still looking at the issues of, taxes and things being carved out in different states. And it's really odd, man. I just cannot believe it because it's real obvious we need to reset some of the changes that have been going on in these different communities. See, the place where y'all see 50 Cent, David Chappelle, and them speaking, that's exactly what I do right out here. If I'm not speaking in a forum or something, I'm involved in some group, coalition, or community event to better shaping our neighborhood. And then when you at these coalitions, we ask questions, boy, especially if we invite policymakers and councilmen and things of that nature. So sometimes you have to walk in the door and let them know exactly what you want. So if anybody got some more information about that video and what the audience said, make it just make sense. Is because when you got somebody investment, and y'all gonna see in this video coming up that not only in the YouTube screen is making it look like it just happened. No, he was working on this 4-5 months ago. So the latest video is 4 months ago, meaning before they even did Harmony, the Harmony issue event out there. The state of Louisiana clocked a lot of dollars. And let me just give you a little glimpse of about what has actually been blocked. And we're going to try to make this be like, it's going to be fair use right here. And let me get these glasses on so I can see exactly what I'm doing. Because man, this is the saddest thing. See, they talking about the recent news. They talking about the recent news, but they ain't talking about. See, they talking about this news. This is what's on the airway. This is what they talking about first. Is y'all ready to see this?
Excited to be able to be here today. Just excited. No, this is exciting, man. Gary did it. Somebody set me up. It had to be Gary to speak.
You did.
Somebody set me up. I didn't even know I had to speak.
You did.
Somebody set me up. Somebody set me up. It had to be Gary. Gary did it. No, this is exciting, man. I'm really just excited to be able to be here today. You guys it's important.
See, this is a vote on a stage work lease. This happened a few days ago. Stage work lease, I believe, is a company of some sort, but still.
This project is a legacy project for me. I don't think I've done anything that directly affected as many people as this project will here in Shreveport. And I'm just excited to get to it.
We ready for you to get to it
Ready.
too. We are. You
Look
don't
at
know
Alan.
what you heard about us.
No, I try to tell them all roads lead to Shreveport.
I tell them again.
It's going to be that way, whether they like it or not, because it's the direction that we headed in. You know, creatively, I haven't had a opportunity to affect more people than I have at the moment, because film and television, there's no age range. You know, hip hop is a youth culture thing, and I'm getting ready to turn 50 this year. 50 turns 50.
50 turns
50 got to do bigger things. Got to do bigger things.
Council.
I'm looking at all of these faces and I'm going, which one of them ain't gonna vote for me?
Look at me. I don't get a vote.
It won't be me.
I get a chance to see this room on online.
Yeah.
I see
yes.
you guys vote on other things and stuff like that, and it's exciting to just be here to see you face to face. It's cool.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
They said you
50,
wouldn't come
they
back.
said there's
So as y'all see there, I was still captivated and caught up in it. But like I said earlier, is that was a few days ago, and then the voting. So they're getting ahead on things, and then it's being blocked by some nonsense. Let me give y'all a glimpse of what was blocked. Fair use on that one, right there. Let y'all get a glimpse on what they're not showing you at all. I mean, completely not at all. See, this is what's being blocked. He was in Shreveport town hall, and then this is what he's trying to put down. This is what's being blocked. So let's get down with the nitty and the gritty on this. Ready? Y'all gonna love this.
Shreveport has the workforce to pull this off, and we're just going to have to show them.
I served most of my teen life incarcerated. I've been locked up 36 months, man. It's a blessing giving us the opportunity to be able to work and make some extra money.
But my biggest highlight is there was no crime. No violent crimes in City of Shreveport during the actual event.
So the task for me was to put together a security force that would give the greatest assurance of safety in our community. We had somewhere between 325 to 350 officers here, boots on the ground, strategically placed to ensure this event was safe. A team of that magnitude, it was well in excess of $500,000, well in excess of $500,000.
Originally, the groundwork for Human Harmony that people might not know is I was getting more information about things being difficult. Like I get feedback from, oh, we could do this, but this is going to be rough. Or I'm not sure about this. And ultimately, we got over all of the obstacles to make it happen. You know, like
he was totally hands-on the whole way. Visiting Shreveport multiple times, visiting venues, meeting with officials, meeting the communities. 50 came to Shreveport and took a day to go visit Barksdale Air Force Base and hang with the troops. So the generosity everybody was about to witness was because 50 fell in love with Shreveport. So he was going to spend the money out of his own pocket, and it was time to turn the lights on.
I put my money where my mouth is.
See? So that's what's going on. He want to put his money where his mouth is. It's coming up on 50, turning 50. And it's like they're up here blocking the bill. But let me show, that video is from 4 months ago. So that means that event happened before the video even, the event happened within that course. For 3 months, and let's check out some more fair use, because what they saw is that they got a chance to hand out jobs. What jobs do? jobs do. See, you got those youth out there. The youth that was pointing, we're going to get jobs. You don't know what that youth real goal and dream in life is going to be, but it will be blocked when you got these progressive liberals trying to bag you in the corner, to hang on the corner, to sell drugs and to get involved, to have no place to even apply for a job that can put money in their pocket for gas or progressing in life, or even if they get up under the right mentorship to where they can do jobs, school, trade, whatever. But let's look at it a little bit more, because this is like how, in a way, because man, let's look at some more, because this just cracked me up on like, oh, let's block this guy. He's trying to act like he's a Trump lover and shaming tactics.
To tell you the truth, my only interest in money is to be able to support my creative ideas. I don't have to wait, because I work for the money to do it now.
So let's move it right here. See, there's a hotel. Y'all see that?
Of Louisiana.
So at the Hilton, it was great. We were sold out that whole weekend. Our food and beverage revenue was great as well. I know it had a great economic impact over the city.
Having them here at Samstown Hotel and Casino, just by that alone, we increased our hotel room occupancy. Our food and beverage outlets grew significantly. So I think that having a partnership with 50 Cent, with Humor and Harmony and G Unity would absolutely be advantageous for our community. Some of the individuals.
Now, let's look at this. This is the investment. This is how much money was raised.
Like Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. Would be perfect.
You see all of the structures and all of the pop-ups and all of the things that are part of this. Remember that this all happened in 90 days.
All right, so let's add this up. Over the Humor and Harmony weekend, over $5 million would be personally and security. Over 329,000 verifiable tax revenue was collected.
Did y'all hear that? Police overtime, meaning his money is saving their money from cutting into their budget. But they don't want to look at that.
700. The Red River.
Did y'all hear that? First time that building been used since 2017. So this is the problem. But no, here it is. Y'all got a venue and nothing to do in your city, and a venue where a building is not being used. Of course, if things are not being used, parks, venues, museums and things is not coming into your city or town, is not used. Hey, that age range from being a teen all the way up until your 30s, a whole lot of collateral damage could happen to an individual lives. So let's look at some more of the receipts.
District open to capacity. Citizens in Shreveport. And for 16 days during setup and the 4 days of the festival, Shreveport, Louisiana saw no violent crime. Over this weekend, in the media, Shreveport seen $85 million in earned media value. That's positive press for Shreveport, Louisiana, and the state of Louisiana.
Well, let's just stop it right there. Did y'all see exactly what they was talking about? There was no violence. The same way it is out here in LA when we have the Taste of Soul. It'd be like no violence. And then if something did stir up, it's like squashed so quick because people wants to have this. We don't want no people to take things like this from us. So, this is one of those screams. Sometimes I be wanting to do it like a 2-part scream, but man, that's what they're talking about. They're trying to say something like that was bad. Let's go and see what our boy Roland was talking about, and then Roland and some of the other people was talking about. It's gonna just drive y'all crazy because let me back this up. It's gonna give me a minute, man. Man, this is the part. See, it's gonna be hard for me to listen to it. I'd rather have somebody else speak on it. Let's go over here to our girl. Hey, fair use. Red Cup with Talk with Mika. Let's go over there because because this is gonna be hard to listen to. And then y'all gonna see what the group chat was saying. So this is what he was talking about.
Deduction. This is all good stuff. Voting in favor of Amendment 2 makes common sense.
Meanwhile,
The people of Louisiana, as you may have heard, I'm now a proud Louisiana property and business owner working hard to bring film and television industry back to Louisiana. I want to see more jobs and prosperity in the state of Louisiana. This is why I support the Amendment 2 on your ballot this Saturday. You should too. Don't let anyone confuse you about the Amendment 2. It gives teachers permanent pay raise. It doubles senior citizens tax deduction. This is all good stuff. Voting in favor of the Amendment 2 makes common sense.
meanwhile,
Happy Sunday. I'm so happy.
Look at this,
Louisiana, we did it. We voted no for all those amendments, even though 50 Cent endorsed one of it and tried to get us to endorse those. I'm so happy we worked together and we got this accomplished. Let's go, Louisiana. Good job. Y'all have a great day. And if you don't find anything great, just remember that there is something great in every day. All right, Louisiana, stand up.
So go over there and check out the red Mika, red Cup Talk with Mika. Because man, look at what some of the other people said in her chat that's gonna freak y'all out.
Free, just like Mississippi just did. I want you guys to see the people on TikTok who thought this was a great idea and have no idea what they just did. Watch.
Okay, Louisiana, this is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. Louisiana voters have rejected all 4 amendments championed by Governor Jeff Dirty Laundry. I declare, honey, what a disgrace, baby. All 4 amendments. And when I tell you they rejected them bigly, we rejected them bigly.
We did it. We defeated the 4 constitutional amendments. I mean, guys, we did it. And I'm Jay Braxton, president of the Young Democrats of Louisiana. And my friends, tonight we celebrate a victory for the people of Louisiana. Today, we didn't just vote, we defended our state. We didn't just show up, we showed out. We made our voices heard loud and clear. Louisiana is not for sale.
Now, thank you. He's one of the Young Democrats that's not for sale. So this is what I'm seeing that's going on. I was thinking about the other day. So the mentorship that these parties are doing, but what our party is doing, they are reassimilating ideologies on particular individuals. I don't know what's up with his pink shirt. I'm just saying. What is he excited for? Did he even go to someone and say, what do you think about what they're doing? But what they want to talk about is some stuff about roads and this being fixed. And then right out here, we got a lot of potholes and things that's haven't been fixed for a long time, slowly but surely, just in certain areas. All the time, but
we stopped Jeff Landry and his corrupt agenda in its tracks. And let me tell you something. This is just the beginning. Tonight is not just a victory for Democrats. It's a victory for all working class of Louisiana. It is a victory for every family struggling to make ends meet, for every student fighting for a better future, and for every worker demanding fair wages. We got you another step closer. We're sending a message to those who think they can buy our state, who think they can line their pockets at our expense.
Training. Look, the Young Democratic Party, training them to make sure that we can catastrophize progress. Catastrophizing progress. I mean, really, catastrophizing progress. Man, this is what's going to go on there and out here.
Who think they can pass policies that serve the wealthy while leaving everyday Louisianans behind. Corporate welfare is over. The people come first.
I'm so happy. Louisiana, we did it.
Yeah,
we voted
income tax, you know.
Good job.
Martin decided that him and
well,
other.
Let's just back off of that and check that out. And with that right there, now, fair use, I really didn't want to go that long, but on some of these streams, and I know I put much of them on my thumbnail, so I'll be right back right now, and let's look at the other black liberal that's out here kicking up dust about us not having trust. This guy right here, fair use. Man, I might have to keep the line open on this because this is going to crack y'all up. Is you ready? Are you ready over there? Let's get really ready. Fair use. Here's our boy, the one that was hating on some of the other streamers, but he got paid real good for Kamala. Like it's like
down with 50 Cent backing one of these constitutional amendments. I want y'all to listen.
This is Curtis James Jackson. You might know me as 50 Cent. I have a special message for the people of Louisiana. As you may have heard, I'm now a proud Louisiana property and business owner working hard to bring film and television industry back to Louisiana. I'm working because I have an opportunity to use my influence and make real change in the communities. I want to see more jobs and prosperity in the state of Louisiana. This is why I support the Amendment 2 on your ballot this Saturday. You should too. Don't let anyone confuse you about the Amendment 2. It gives teachers permanent pay raise. It doubles senior citizens tax deduction. This is all good stuff. Voting in favor of Amendment 2 makes common sense, and this is a bipartisan effort. Every Louisiana State Senate Democrat voted to get the Amendment 2 on the ballot. This one is about the people coming together. This is Curtis James Jackson. You might know me as 50 Cent.
Okay.
I have a special message.
All right. Well, again, 50 Cent just showed up in Louisiana very recently. Let's talk to somebody who is a lifelong resident of Louisiana, activist Gary Chambers Jr. So, Gary, you sent me that.
See, now you see that part? He's an activist. So you can go to Red Cup Talk or the Rolling Channel. But I would behoove you to go to Red Cup Talk with Mika to get some more. But right now, let's listen to see if this brother right here is going to be genuine. He's a lifelong resident. He's a advocate. But I really wonder, what is his real background? Did he even comprehend what it was really about? Or where is he getting paid from? But like I said, these are straight up gatekeepers.
So you heard 50 Cent there talking about Amendment 2. This is from the Power Coalition. They say this amendment would change some of Louisiana's rules about taxes, government spending, and teachers' pay. It is a grab bag of changes, but at its core, it cuts funding for early, special, and K-12 education, as well as roads and infrastructure maintenance. Explain.
Thank you again, Roland, for having us be a part of this conversation.
You know, what I don't like, that's not from an initial government page, what he had. That just don't look like it's strictly from a government page. And that's why it's hard to listen to this. That could be like an ad or something. So it's like they straight up blocked it. So that means the condition that Louisiana is in, did the voters think about, y'all still gonna really try to change something that wasn't changed prior to the last time vote? And if that didn't work, this may be the time to try something new. And him as an advocate should let them know that. But I don't know. Him as an advocate should let them know that. Because it's like, shit, if you can't find out the problem, if there's a problem.
Wish 50 would have tried something else today other than interfering in our politics. But the reality is, it's about what's good for him. But the truth of this is, Roland, they are restructuring the entirety of our tax code to help people like 50 Cent. Out-of-state business owners are going to be able to get more money in tax deductions in order to pay for this. People who are working class folks, school teachers, bus drivers, people who are auto mechanics, people who are people that work in restaurants. You're going to end up paying more in taxes because they're taxing more things in sales taxes. Teachers, this is a stipend that they're going to make permanent. It is not a raise. Teachers are not going to get any additional money in their pay. And
the Doge team is working on resetting everything, but apparently the left gonna try everything to just keep everything.
As a matter of fact,
keep us on the plantation.
Because of the changes in the sales taxes, their money is going to get ate up in more taxes rather than a serious substantive raise for our teachers. Roland, this has gotten so desperate for the governor that he was at the White House the other day, caught on a hot mic talking to Mike Johnson about this issue. And that's why they call 50, because at the end of the day, 50 is a businessman looking to advance himself in his business. And I don't have an issue with 50 coming to Shreveport and doing business. I don't have an issue with him buying up property. I don't have an issue with him attempting to revitalize Shreveport. I do have an issue with you saying that this is something that's good for us because you heard it from some white politicians in our state.
So did y'all hear that? All the time it's the race hustling, the race car, clash. Everything. Oh yeah. Watch out because at every turn, the white man and the boogeyman is doing something. But when you trapped on this plantation, believe me, I have a video coming up to explain something about the plantation and the civil rights order being jacked from us, from the Caucasus women, and then the landscape of today, who is the best people to use against any of the races that they let into our country and the ones that are here, is to use the women to combat, to brutalize us. To brutalize us with what? Gender identity, fear, hustling, and mongering over race and murder and economic threats to the lining of our pockets and jobs. And you know, this is going to be a long scribe. So let me just get off of this. And y'all see this proposed amendment thing right here? Could someone track that and try to tell me where that come from? Because that looked like it came from some elementary school book or something, but you know, some website. But other than that, I'll catch y'all later. I know I've been on here too long.